Hello, I'm Rex, and I'm out of breath, and I'm here at Indie FurCon with Spector the Wolf.
Hello.
And again, as I said before multiple times, go sub to Spector. Go sub to his channel. Come on. He's going to be doing a lot of great content, and he deserves it. He deserves the subby wubbies. So go sub. So, yeah, we've been hanging out this entire con, and now we're going to do a little interview so people can learn more about him, and hopefully, again, decide to go check out his videos. My first question is, as always, how did you join the fandom?
Well, how did I join the fandom? Well, I guess when I first discovered the fandom, which when I discovered it, let's be honest here, it was the art. But when I just really decided to join it, I kind of saw that there was this whole community behind the art, and that there was more to it than just the art. There was, you know, the fursuits, there's music, there's a whole bunch of stuff behind it, and I really wanted to join that community, and I wanted to become more a part of it. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take and be a furry.
Okay, that's a pretty good reason, because it is fun. It's just not fun when it's 99 degrees out.
True.
And you know, we're dying. My second question, once this Telegram notification goes away, is why did you choose to be a wolf?
Well, I usually take and tell people that I didn't really choose the wolf. The wolf chose me. Because I've had different persona designs and species before the wolf, and I just kind of fell into it. I didn't really choose it. I just kind of was like, okay, I guess I'm a wolf. So I just was like, okay, yeah, this is fine. Sometimes I would take and have a husky tail, so I'm more of a wusky as well. Yeah, that's kind of how I ended up falling into being a wolf.
The wolves are great. I like wolves. Now you gotta forgive me. I am at a 5% battery level in my brain. I'm dying. This is the end of me. I'm dying. My third question is, what inspired you to start your own furry YouTube channel?
Well, from watching other YouTubers in the past, or furry YouTubers in the past, I was originally inspired by one YouTuber that I will not name. We'll just keep that one unnamed for reasons. But I also watched a lot of Odin. Really inspired by his channel. I even got to talk to him a lot this con at ISC, and I definitely would like to take and, you know, come up to him more as a friend than a fan, and that's how I want to take and approach any furry that I take and watch on any social media or anything. I want to be friends with them, not necessarily a fan. And yeah, Odin's one of the biggest inspirations for me wanting to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to start a YouTube channel just because I have a lot of ideas that I'd like to get out there. I want to do more in music. I have a really big passion for music, and I really want to explore that in the fandom as well.
So I like that because I like music a lot too. But that's one thing that I don't. I haven't merged the two. Basically, like, I have music projects that I'm doing, but I just haven't merged them with the fandom. I just don't. With the music that I'm doing, it wouldn't really fit.
Right.
But then there is a lot of cool things with the fandom and music that really go well together, and I'd be interesting to see more of that and to see what you do with that. I'm very interested to see that. I love music too. Love music. Now, was this was your first con, was it
This
not?
was my first con.
So how would you say it went?
I think it went very, very well. I got to meet a lot of people that I've been talking to before. Like I said, I've got to meet Hund that I've been talking to. I've been talking to Odin. I finally got to meet him. Finally got to meet you that I've been talking to. I got to meet a lot of new friends as well that we want to take and continue talking, and probably even take and go to MFF and other cons together. So that's also what I really like, is being able to make friends, and then instead of just stopping there, be like, hey, you want to take and come to this con or event with me? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I really like that.
That's like one of the best things is once you build a crew up, you know, it makes things a lot easier, and you worry less knowing you got buddies to help you out,
right,
to get to other cons and to help make stuff work for everybody. My next question is, do you have a fursuit crush?
Yes. I do have 2 #1 fursuit crushes.
Spicy.
My first one, now, one of my fursuit crushes is Odin. I've been watching Odin for, like, literally since he was on DeviantArt. So it's been, before he even was the Blue Wolf that he is now, I've been watching him. So he is one of them, but my top 2 is, surprise, not Duke Doberman. It would be Felix Fox, which, if you have not seen Felix Fox, he is extremely adorable. He is deaf, so don't take and run up to him expecting him to understand his right.
Is he has 2 suits, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
He has the brown and white fox and then the black and white husky.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a cutie. I talked to him briefly one time on Messenger. He's a cutie.
I love Felix Fox.
He is a cutie.
And I also love, and he's more of a recent fursuit crush, which is the reason why I have 2 and kind of have a hard choice choosing between the 2, is Inferno Wolf.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh man, I took him, the first time I saw Inferno Wolf, I'm like, yes. Yes, I want that.
You'll have to show me a picture of him. I don't think I've seen him. But yeah, I definitely know Felix. Those are a pretty good choice. Number 6 question is, what's your favorite restaurant? Now don't say Arby's or I'm going to throw up all over the floor. I can't think about Arby's anymore.
My favorite restaurant, if we're talking fast food.
Like anything
just
ever that you've eaten at, yeah.
White Castle.
Still have yet to have that.
You haven't had White Castle?
No, I've
it's
never
really
had it.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah. Because they don't have them where I live.
Really?
No.
How do they not have White Castle where you live?
I don't know. There's none.
It took us years to get White Castle in my hometown. I'm really glad they did, and it was lined up for literally months.
I hear about them so much. I would like to try it. Next question is, if you had an alternate persona,
I do have an alternate persona.
Tell us about that.
So I actually have 2. I probably have more. It just depends on how I want to take and really go about it. But I do have 2 other ones. The first one is a husky called Key Lime. And he's basically just a green and white husky with like spots and everything. Think Flute, only kind of green-ish. And the other one is a bunny named Wi-Fi.
Ooh.
And I really want to get him made into a suit. Because
that sounds good.
But bunnies are hot.
Bunnies are fucking hot, yes.
Bunnies are hot.
Bunnies are my weakness.
I know a lot of people now say that, oh, you created a bunny persona. You must be like, oh, copycat. I'm like, no, bunnies are hot.
Bunnies are hot. Bunnies are hot. And
there's
they are
a reason why I made one. It's not because of me, though. It's because bunnies are hot.
Bunnies are hot.
Yeah.
I still have only just one soda, Rex, because I feel like if I make another one, I'm gonna want a suit for it and more art, and I can only barely afford
that's
to.
one of my issues
Yeah,
with it.
to afford to fund just one soda. My next question is, what's your dream con that you want to go to? That maybe is like in another country or
My
across the
dream
U.S.
con.
or
I really have.
one you really want to go to, but it might be hard to get to.
I really want to go to some European cons, definitely in the hopefully near future. I will sail to those cons if I have to, but I think I have kind of two answers for this, because one of them has been kind of not as just a dream con, but it's kind of a con that I wanted to go to for as my first one. But that would be MFF. I've been wanting to go to MFF since 2009, when I first learned what a con was. And at that point, I was a broke high school student, so I just never actually get to go.
Well, that's me 3 years ago.
So I've always wanted to go to MFF. That's been like one of the biggest ones I've always wanted to go to. But if I had to choose like my dream con that I really, really want to go to, but it would be pretty difficult, especially money-wise, would be there's this, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a con that's actually on a cruise ship.
Ooh, is it furry?
Yeah, it's a fur con on a cruise ship.
Wow.
And I really want to go to that because I really like cruises.
Yeah.
So that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford that. We'd have to get like 10 people in a room to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
I know that I really want to get to the UK cons.
Yeah.
'Cause I have so many friends in the UK, and I'd go there and I would just be like, just one after another after another, all these friends
And on top
popping
of that,
up.
there's a bunch of other furry YouTubers that I'd actually like to go over there and meet and hang out with. Like,
Confuzzled, I think, is like the big one
yeah,
that I've heard. We gotta go to that.
Because I mean, we got like Corey Coyotes over there. Felix Fox is over there too. It's just him. Artemis, I'd love to meet Artemis.
I just know that the UK just keeps going backwards, unfortunately, with COVID. They're not making a lot of progress.
Yeah, I mean,
And
then again, look
Patrick's-
at the US too, so that's...
Yeah, and
Awesome.
Patrick Starr, I mean, not Patrick Starr, what's the guy's name? That's the guy with the really dumb looking hair that's in the UK. He's the...
Prime Minister?
Yeah, no, is it? I don't know.
Sure.
What's his name?
Um,
I'm looking out right now.
I can't remember.
What's
exactly.
his name? I think what's his name? Oh, that's
Right.
UK leaders. I'm just gonna type in UK leaders. I can't remember. Boris Johnson. That's
Boris
what it is.
Johnson, okay.
AKA Patrick Starr. He just keeps making really stupid decisions about COVID, and it just backtracks in several months.
I mean, look at Florida and Texas. right
Yeah,
now.
Florida just screwed themselves over. That's why, Florida sucks. Anyway, so my next question is cupcakes or pie?
Cupcakes or pie?
Yes.
Pancakes.
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 I love
Pancakes with a little bit of salted butter on top and some syrup.
See, those are good, but when I have pancakes, I
And
like
they
to
have to
go.
be chocolate chip.
Yes, I like to go more dessert-esque with my pancakes.
Right.
Like I go to Denny's, I get the chocolate drizzle, chopped bananas, chocolate chips, those picked with Cool Whip. Oh God, it's good. I like more dessert-related kind of pancakes than anything.
I'm definitely a breakfast person, so the just the classic salted butter, and it needs to be real butter, not like that stuff that you get in the...
I can't believe it's not
buckets.
butter. How about that?
Can't believe it's not
Yeah,
butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
No, get Kerrygold. This is me gonna simp for Kerrygold butter. How do you get Kerrygold butter? It's actually butter.
Now, I know that the 10th question I realized while looking at the list was a repeat of a question I already put.
Okay.
So I'm going to make up a question. If there was a femboy Hooters,
Right.
would you go there?
Yes.
I can't go because I feel like if I went, I'd be mistaken for an employee.
Okay.
And the manager would be like, why aren't you working?
I mean, if there's it
I
doesn't matter if there's a femboy Hooters or a himbo Hooters. I'd take them to both.
Hooters? should go
There
to
needs
Hooters.
to be a gay Hooters.
There needs to be a gay
Which
furry
I don't-
Hooters.
A gay furry Hooters. That would be nice.
That's-
I don't know what they would call it.
I don't know, but it needs to be a gay femboy furry Hooters with AC on full blast and hot femboy fursuiters and twinks and tight clothes being
I'd be
the
okay with
servers. Yeah,
I'll be okay with that.
I would probably get like a raise, cause I'd be an employee obviously. They offer me a job, I get a raise and be the top employee, and then I'd be serving you your boneless wings. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. So that was my interview with Spector. I really like Spector. So please subscribe to Spector's channel. I want to get him to Can we get him to 200? I think you're at 186.
I'm at 1 something.
186, I believe, the last time I looked. It should not be hard to get up to 200. And I'm about to crack 500, and I'm gonna try to figure out something to do for the 500 sub special. It might be a little late. So cut me slack in time, but we're gonna figure something out. And Shub did the bleep boy here, the woofy do bleep. I will put all his channel and link and everything. And we're at Indie FurCon, and we'll see you soon in Marf.